We welcome you back to Hayward Field on the campus of the University of Oregon. And time now for the men's 110-meter hurdles presented by GMC Envoy. Dwayne Wallace and Garcia with the fastest time in the world this year of 13.3. The American record co-holder, Alan Johnson, who's in this field.
Alan Johnson, who won the gold medal back in Atlanta, but was fourth in Sydney because of an injury, is trying to get his act back together. He thinks he's very old at 30 years of age, having been really dominant in this event for so many years. And he's looked very good in the heats and the semifinals at these championships.
Running alongside Alan Johnson is his training teammate, Terrence Trammell.
And I want to take his number to Las Vegas and hit the slot machines.
Well, you could probably fly that to Las Vegas, right?
How about that? Good luck. Terrence Trammell was a silver medalist at the Olympic Games last year, trains alongside of Alan Johnson, and people always wondered when he would live up to his training partner. Well, last year he beat him, and Terrence Trammell is in good shape.
Here's Dwayne Wallace running in lane 4.
Dwayne Wallace was kept off of the Olympic team last year by Terrence Trammell by just 300th of a second. Finally beat him earlier this month up in Portland and does co-hold the best time of the world this year. Looked very good in the opening round yesterday.
At the lanes, Juan Bramblett, the veteran Larry Wade coming back from injury. Aubrey Herring in 3, Wallace in 4, Trammell, Johnson, Terry Reese in 7, and Dominique Arnold running in lane 8.
You never know what to expect in this race because historically the United States has been just incredibly strong in this particular event. Year after year, we put 4, 5, 6 athletes in the top 10 in the world. So in a day like this, with the weather such as this, the wind, the rain, you never know who's going to make that team, actually.
It's very dangerous, too, because these guys are all very fast, good sprinters. In fact, Trammell was thinking about trying to make the team in the 100. These hurdles start to fly with this wet weather. Could really be a problem.
Johnson in 6. Trammell's out quickly over the first hurdle. Trammell in the middle, and he's leading Dwayne Wallace, Alan Johnson, and Trammell. And it's Alan Johnson now. Here comes Johnson and Trammell, Alan Johnson, Trammell, and Wallace in that order.
I will tell you one thing. I do not know what happened to Dwayne Wallace. He was listening for another gun. He was dead last out of the block.
I'll tell you what the problem was. That was the quickest gun I have heard in a final in a long time. And Dwayne Wallace was waiting for a gun that was supposed to happen about a half a second later. But I have to tell you, when you see the replay, this guy runs very intelligently, slowly and gradually gets himself back in the race. Let's not forget about Alan Johnson. He's back 13:22 in these conditions into a 3.2 meter per second headwind, which is roughly 6.5 to 7 miles per hour in his face, which, Carol, as you know, doesn't really hurt him because he's a shorter guy.
Absolutely.
Let's go back to the start and listen for the gun.
85, 19.2 and a quarter.
So Dwayne Wallace was sitting in the blocks like, when's the race going to start? But he comes back. You see Alan Johnson on the left side of your screen, Terrence Trammell on the right side of your screen. The teacher is teaching the student at this point.
And watch the way Wallace closes off the last hurdle. That was a very, very mature race that he ran to get into this. Alan Johnson on the left, Trammell, and then Wallace. Johnson has not looked this good technically in at least a year. 13:22 in these conditions into a headwind is truly impressive.
And let's go down to Spencer.
Alan, congratulations. Technically sound. The experience paid off. The headwind obviously didn't bother you.
Yeah, try not to think about it too much. A big meet like this, you get all the thing you can concentrate on is your race, and that's what I tried to do. And I really didn't even feel the wind.
Temperature not a problem at all? Concerned about pulls?
I was a little bit concerned about the wetness with the temperature because when you get wet with the wind blowing, it's kind of cool, makes you even cooler, but the rain held up for the final, so temperature wasn't a problem either.
Congratulations once again.
Thanks.